Welcome back. A trial is officially underway for a former teacher in Greene County.
Bonnie Brown is accused of sexual misconduct with a student. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is outside of the courthouse tonight with a look at what happened today.
Most of today was spent on jury selection. The jury was seated just before 1 o'clock and opening statements got underway around 3:30. Now, Bonnie Brown is out on bond. You see her sitting next to her lawyer, her parents sitting just feet behind her. Brown is charged with 8 counts of improper sexual contact in the first degree. She's accused of having sex with a 16-year-old student while she was teaching at Nathaniel Greene Academy, a small private Christian school that closed down following Brown's arrest. Her defense is banking on the state's inability to prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt, admitting she should have never communicated with the student outside the classroom, but says the state has no evidence proving the two had sex. The state says cell phone data and Brown's own actions will prove otherwise.
The evidence is going to show that the defendant initially lies to law enforcement about her contact, that she lies about his number being saved in her phone, that she started to dry heaving when asked, did the relationship turn sexual, or when did the relationship turn sexual? Ladies and gentlemen, the evidence is going to show that the defendant is guilty.
I do not dispute that Bonnie Brown should have never had any text message communications with me. No question. It's inappropriate for a teacher to have those communications with a student, but I'll be arguing to you at the end of this case that lapse in professional judgment is not synonymous with the alleged conduct the state's put forth in this case.
Only 2 witnesses were called today, including a teacher who actually reported these allegations to DFACS after she said she overheard her daughters talking about the alleged interactions between Bonnie Brown and that 16-year-old student. What was disclosed during that conversation has not yet been released in court. Tomorrow morning, we expect the first witness to be the victim in this case, followed by investigators throughout the day. In Greensboro, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Well, thanks to Cody for that. Now, another former Nathaniel Greene Academy teacher who faced charges for sexual abuse of a student was sentenced last month. A 61-year-old Sherry Molden was charged with improper sexual conduct by an employee, aggravated child molestation, and statutory rape. She was sentenced to 25 years with 12 to serve in prison.